Okay. Get this up and going. Get us live. Come on, Instagram. There we go. Cool. Oh, excuse me. Okay. All right. That one's not gonna work. Where even is this? Whatever, we'll see. Crazy ping. Hello, people. What is up? What is up? Okay, I think mods are not going to work on this computer. That's what I think I'm learning right now. Alright, we will do a scenario then. Until people join us. We can talk about Airsoft. Anyone who wants to chat about stuff. How to unload error? What does that mean? Any new updates on how good or bad the Polar Star hop-up is, and is anything better at this point? By anything better, do you mean just like is there a better hop-up available? I'll say that the Polar Star hop-up, I think, is a good hop-up. I'll say it is not a very complex hop-up. It is pretty straightforward and simple. I have one actually over here. I'll grab it real quick. It should be right here in this box. I have my Pit Viper box of random parts here, of things that I want to build into cool things, and one of those things being the Polar Star amped custom fusion engine here. Very nice, very pretty, but that is not what we're talking about right now. We are talking about the Polar Star hop-up. So, this is a pretty standard V2 rotary hop-up system. As you can see here, it is nothing too fancy, and honestly, that is kind of the advertising point for it. It is just a hop-up. It is a hop-up thing. That's what they call it, the hop-up thing. A Polar Star hop-up thing is what they call it. And it is a very simple V2 hop-up that doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles, but it is CNC machined and it is 2-spec. So it is a really nice hop-up that I personally really like, but it's not gonna have any of those weird kind of fancy things that you might see, you know, other hop-ups advertising. I know they've built a system to kind of lock this into the engine so that you can have it all as one piece, which is really cool and unique in its own way. So definitely something cool. I recommend picking one up if you're thinking about a hop-up and you're looking for just a good replacement V2 hop-up. But I will say that it's nothing like necessarily super special. It's going to be a lot better than your stock hop-up, but I'd say it's pretty on par with like a Max hop-up or any other hop-up that you'd maybe looking at. So just my 2 cents on that. Is definitely cool. Definitely recommend picking one up. They're nice, especially for the price. But at the end of the day, it is a hop-up. That is what you're getting. But we love Polar Star here. We're big Polar Star supporters. We just got a bunch of Polar Star restocks in. So if anyone's been looking for Polar Star stuff, we do have new stuff on the website. Oh, this box won't go back on the wall where I had it. I messed up my whole shelf. All right. Let's see if we can get some games working. That's what I want to try to do. Maybe if I set... I want the quality of medium. I don't want to destroy my... I feel like something's not set correctly here. Maybe. Kick cause data group add-on load error. Does anyone anyone know what that means? What's that mean? It never works. Every time I want it to work, it never works. It's like last week we want to play Airsoft online, doesn't work. I wanted to play Ready or Not, didn't work. I don't know. Do you think they will ever make the front cylinder thingy for the Fusion engine? I don't have a F2. They definitely might. I mean, the Fusion engine's kind of a flagship product of theirs, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do. I will say, though, that you could probably get a 3D printed piece that does the same thing. It's not, you know, a terribly difficult thing to create, because they have, it's basically the hop-up has a set screw like on the top of it where you can just basically mount something on there so it doesn't move. I mean, you don't need a lot of pressure, just enough to keep that nozzle alignment, and it'll keep nozzle alignment pretty consistently. But I do not know personally if they have announced anything about actually making one. I assume they probably would. I don't know why they wouldn't make one for the jack, for the Fusion engine. I'm also not too sure how it mounts to the engine, so I'm not 100% sure if it doesn't already just mount right on there. I haven't messed with that piece specifically. But even if you don't have that, it's a CNC'd hop-up, and you know, as long as you have your engine set in your gearbox properly, you're gonna keep really good nozzle alignment, pretty regardless. So. Just my 2 cents on it. It's starting up the tutorial, which is not what I meant to do, but I clicked the wrong button. Justice for beef. Speak on that, please. Give me some context. What's the best engine for Milsim games? I just played at Spring Offensive Stag Ops and was running AEG, but not get the range that HPA people got. So if you're looking for range specifically, I mean, honestly, any HP engine is really going to be dependent on the build you have it in. So barrel length, your hop up, what bucking you have, it's going to depend on your airflow, the type of engine, and your PSI. I will say, personally, I've been a big fan of the Mancraft engines. I have a PDI-K in my AK-12, and they are a mechanical engine, so you don't have to worry about any batteries or recharging batteries for an op. So all you have to worry about is your air tank and airline. The actual performance of it, in my opinion, has been really good, albeit it is in a very long AK-12 for me, so I have it built that way. But I think it's a great engine to run for Milsim. But I mean, you'll obviously do just fine with an Inferno, with a Polar Star engine. There are a few I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't recommend like the Mech Labs engines. I think they're more purpose built for like Speedsoft and indoor play. But pretty much any engine you go with, a Redline, like the N7 Milsims are really nice. Kytheras are nice. If you want range, I'd go Kythera, N7 Milsim, or the Mancraft. That's just what I usually think of when I think range. But you have to also think about your barrel build and all that. What do you think the best hop-up is for AR platform, or AK, I mean? Well, for an AK platform, I personally like the ZCI hop-ups. They're relatively cheap, they're CNC'd, and they work really well. They are the long arm style, not a twist style. I'm blanking on the name for some reason. But I like the ZCI hop-ups for AKs. As far as M4 hop-ups go, I mean, I obviously like the Polarstar hop-up. I actually don't have one installed in any of my builds. I currently have, I want to say max hop-ups installed in my builds. So, just my preference. I end up just with a lot of max hop-ups just because we have a lot here at the shop. And that's kind of what we tend to use a lot for builds. So, well, hello there from Hawaii. Great Bitch, what are you doing in Hawaii, man? You're making me jealous. I know we talked about it last week. You told me you were going, and I said I didn't like the flying, but... Why aren't the Arma mods working? Sometimes I have to delete all of them and start fresh, and that works. Yeah, I just deleted all the mods, and I'm going to try to boot it up again without the mods. I don't know why it's not working. I would assume it's just because of how this PC is set up. I've never played games on this PC. I'm obviously at the office, and I don't usually game at the office. So I can't tell you why it's not working. But I deleted all the mods, and it looks like it's working now, so... I almost missed the live. Yeah, you're on a different time zone. I know. Am I in the morning for you or am I in the evening? I don't know which way it goes. Ooh, we got it. Okay. Do you guys hear that beeping? That is my computer screaming at me that it's pulling too much power. So maybe if I turn my settings down, I'll make... Oh, I can't do that right here. Okay. All right, we'll just deploy. We'll figure it out. I played this game before. Why is it so dark in your office? Because I like a dark office, man. Oh my gosh. All right, we actually might not be able to play this if it's going to scream at me. See if it pulls less power if I'm on low. It's going to make the game look terrible, though. Oh no, it's still screaming. You guys hear it screaming at me? It doesn't like me moving. Yeah, I like a dark office. I like having my lights down low. I could turn on some backlights. Actually, I'll turn on some backlights. I should have done that. I have these some nice little accent lights we can do back here. I can turn on the... I don't feel like plugging all that in. Oh man, my computer's running slow. Is the live lagging? Oh no. Why is it running this bad on low? Gosh. This is so cooked. Where's my where's my sensitivity? Oh god. Are you a vampire or something? Yeah, I feel like it. Dude, I like a dark room when I'm working. I have a little lamp here. This is all I need. Oh dear lord, this is not good. Is it on a character? Where is this setting? Here we go. Field of view, all the way up. We're not gonna use third person, but that's fine. We'll turn it all the way up. Actually, I might use it for driving. Mouse aiming sensitivity, 0.2. 0.2. Okay. Wow, this is really dark. This game's really dark right now. Hello, people joining. I am trying to get Arma to work because, you know, a little something to do while we chat. But if anyone has any Airsoft questions, please feel free to ask because that is what I'm here for. This game's not going to work anyways. As we might be able to tell, my computer does not like it. Yay. Where's my brightness? This is ridiculous. You'd think I've never played a video game in my life the way I'm acting right now. You don't have any brightness on here? Alright, whatever. Running dark. AK-74U. Don't really want any of these guns. What do we got? Do an RPK. I think, yeah. Anybody go and play Airsoft this weekend? I know we had some guys at the old TRP. About to go on a hike at Diamond Head Crater, so have a good day and be safe. Oh yeah, you too, man. That sounds fun. Diamond Head Crater. I don't know anything about that, but that sounds cool. Oh, here are the big boy RPK mags. That's what I want. We're gonna drop those. I don't need dams. Oh. Oh, did I lose my other bag? Weird. All right, whatever. Dude, this game can't stop screaming at me. Oh my gosh, wait, is there a flashlight? Oh dear Lord. Guys, I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work for us. I have a flashlight on me, right? How do I use the flashlight again? Oh God. I thought it was F or, no, because that's gonna be, oh, L? What is, oh wait. Yeah, L, switch on flashlight. Oh, equipped it, oh my God. All right. Okay. Guys, I swear I've done this before. Oh. Don't apologize for it not being Airsoft related. I'll answer any questions. Is anybody at Amped a car guy / love fast cars? You know what? At this current moment, not really. But the you know, a lot of people would probably know Wes, who used to do the Lunchtime Lives and a lot of that stuff. He is a car guy through and through, and he still posts his cars and stuff. Definitely really cool stuff. Not something I'm really into. I drive a Honda Civic, and it's a piece of crap, man. So that's what I'll say about that. Can I open this with this? Okay. All right. I can appreciate a good car, though. I really do. I just don't personally really get into car stuff that much. All right. Gosh, this is rough. Go down the road, make a right. Our old tech Tony used to really be into like F1 racing and stuff. He still is, but I remember I'd look over his shoulder while he's watching it and just be like, how is this entertaining at all? Car go fast, boom. Oh, Okay, should have put the parking brake on. My bad. Why do I have to be doing this at night right now? I thought, why did they set this mission in the middle of the night and they don't give me night vision either? Like a guerrilla force out here. Wonder if the AI respond to like flashlights. I assume that they probably do, but that's gonna make this increasingly difficult. I don't really know where I'm at right now. Boy. I guess I'll follow this road till I get contact. I'm getting some action. Let you do something. I think I am currently going the wrong direction, though. If I had a compass, which my character... Oh. Might have a compass. Are those... Okay, yeah, so those are objectives on my screen. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. Oh, these are... I have friendlies? Oh, what's up? I didn't know I had friendlies. Yeah, I like anime. I haven't watched anime in a long time, but I actually have a list. I can give you my top 3. My number 1, I'm gonna say right now, is Cowboy Bebop. I love Cowboy Bebop. Where is it? Where is it? I would say my other 2 top besides Cowboy Bebop is going to be Naruto. I love Naruto. I watched all of it, specifically Naruto Shippuden. And then my second option is going to be Initial D, which is funny because you brought up racing a moment ago, and I said I wasn't really that much into it, but I do love Initial D, which is all drift racing. So a lot of fun. But those are my top 3 anime. I feel like you can tell a lot from someone's top 3 anime, so I'd love to hear yours. I'm going to judge you, so be warned. What would you rather drink? Shrek Diet, Shrek, or Shrek Zero Shrek? I'm not a Diet or Zero person. Gurren Lagann, Neon Genesis, Code Geass. That tracks. That tracks. Honestly, Neon Genesis, I should have added that to my top 3. I'd probably say Neon Genesis might replace... out of those 3, it would probably replace Initial D, because I spent too much time on Naruto to knock that off my top 3. I couldn't really get into Gurren Lagann. I liked it. My old roommate really liked it. I watched the first season. And then Code Geass, I fell off whenever he like the whole plot changes and he snaps and goes different, so. I like robots. I also like robots. I want a Neon Genesis tattoo. I think that'd be really cool. Specifically, I want like the big, what do they call it? I don't know, the mech, like the Archangel or whatever, laying down with the like 50 cal. That's the size of a skyscraper. That's what I want. That's my anime digest. I love anime though. I haven't watched it in a while though, I'll tell you. Why are we pulling so much power? We're screaming, huh? Why are we doing that? Okay. Just for a moment. Nope. We're back. I hope you guys can't hear that. If you can, I'm sorry. What was the last anime I watched? I feel like I watched something recently. I can't remember. Not really anime, but I watched I really like the Arcane. I mean, I guess it's anime. It's animated. But Arcane, which is the League of Legends show on Netflix, I thought that was actually really well done. I'm not even a League of Legends fan, but I like that. Gurren Lagann, Fate, Code Geass. Okay, I mean, hey, you can't go wrong. Gurren Lagann and Code Geass are both good. Well, which Fate is your favorite? Because there's a lot of them, and I think they're very different. I like oh gosh, what's the name of that? What's the oh my gosh, what is let me pull up the chart. I think I watched Fate Zero, honestly. I think that's the one I like started on and I really liked it. I haven't seen many of the other ones. Okay, computer, if you keep yelling at me, we can't do this. So where did I go? Did I go up? Oh, I'm up here at the hideout? Was I on the map the whole time? Usually I'm not on the map, I feel like. Alright, guys. Later. Unlimited Blade Works and Zero are the best in my opinion. Oh god, I'm getting shot at now too. I would agree with Zero. I think I've seen Unlimited Blade Works, but I can't remember. Oh gosh, I can't see shit, guys. I need the flashlight out. Oh, that doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. Never mind, I don't need the flashlight out. Yeah, I really like Zero. I watched Zero. That was the first one I watched ever. And I don't know. I really liked it, but I tried watching one of the other ones. I can't remember which one it was. It was really old, but I didn't like it nearly as much. Oh, come on, guys. Call your hits. Oh! I should have seen that coming. Any anime recommendations for me? I'll definitely check out any new ones that have come out. As I said, I haven't watched anime like recently in a while, so I'd be curious if there's any new stuff out that's worth checking out. I'm trying to think if I saw. I feel like the most recent like anime show was I watched the Solo Leveling show, which I thought was pretty good. I'm a weeb like that. What can I say? Oh, great. Is there a vehicle around here? This is my problem with this game. It takes so long to get anywhere and do anything. Now, I know I'm not in like a multiplayer match, which is fine because the mods were giving me problems anyways, and seeing how this is running in a one-player map, I think it'd be awful. You probably watch Stay Night. I highly recommend Unlimited Blade Works and all 3 Heaven's Field movies. I haven't seen any of the movies, but okay, I'll check it out. I mean, I know this series as a whole is very beloved. I haven't seen too much of it, but I really like the concept for the first one. The whole like Grail tournament and stuff, I think it's cool. It's a cool concept. It reminds me a little bit of, I watched Drifters. If you've seen Drifters, I'd check that out. It's about like different, you know, figures in war kind of like transporting into this like mythical dimension. It's almost isekai, but not really. But they have like Joan of Arc and Rasputin and like all these different... Like, they have Obu Nobunaga and stuff, and it's cool. It's fun. All right, I really don't want to run this whole map, so I think Can I... Oh, I don't want to... All right, I'll see if I can spawn. I'll just do a different mission. I'm over this. I'm over this. There's something I can do that's gonna give me a little bit more action. I don't want something that's like too far away. Let's try this. Let's see, while we're on the topic of anime, let's see if there's anything else I gotta push. Off the top of my head. I really liked Castlevania, which is also a more Americanized version. Patrol bases. Eliminate an officer. We'll do a little sharpshooter. A little sharpshooter action. Oh my god, what just happened there? Oh, that wasn't... I told you, it seemed like I never played a video game before, by the way I act sometimes in this. Oh, I can change out my... Okay, let's see, what do we got? Oh. RE0, I watched the first season and I never got into it. I mean, I know people love it as like one of the best isekais, but I wasn't really that into it. So I have not been watching it. I actually, if I'm being 100% honest, I had no idea that that was still airing. I thought that got like completed and finished. That actually really shocks me, that they're still airing that. So, interesting. Maybe I should check it out. I mean, if it's still going on and people are saying like, you know. But that's how I felt about My Hero Academia. They got to a certain... I watched the first season of that, and I didn't really like it. It wasn't for me. And then, like, I don't know, halfway through the series, like 4 seasons in, everyone was like, oh, this is where it gets good. And I'm like, oh, at season 4 is when it starts getting good? Which, you know, no offense if that's your show, because I know a lot of people who do like it, but it wasn't for me. Where the hell am I? Did it spawn me up here at Point Georgia? I thought it spawned me, whatever. We'll just go into the town. We'll see what's up. Oh, but I guess in Airsoft news, we've been doing a lot of restocks. So if you guys have been waiting on Polar Star, Wolverine, PTS, all this stuff is restocking. So My Hero isn't for me either. I think it's a little overrated. Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, I get the, you know, the why it's popular, but I think that to the degree it's popular, I mean, I went to the Pittsburgh Comic-Con like 2 years ago, and the amount of people I saw in like My Hero cosplay was, I mean, pretty crazy. It was pretty significant. Yeah, I don't know, not really something that I got into. I have a roommate though, an old roommate. I don't have any roommates now, but I used to have a roommate who swore that was like the best show ever, and I mean, honestly, I thought he was like low-key smoking crack for that one. I think that's a hot take. Is there gonna be a guy on this gun? No? You just leave this open? Let me switch my... Can I... Okay, I have 3-round burst. Maybe I should keep it semi. Interesting. Suspicious. Why am I breathing so heavy, man? Are there more than two? Oh, yeah, there were. Oh, yeah. I keep trying to hit the wrong button for crouch and control. Oh. All right. I finished it, and by the end, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. My Hero? You finished it? How many seasons are there? There's a lot, aren't there? I feel like there's, like, way more than I'd be willing to sit through. I mean, a 7 out of 10 is a good score, though. I mean, if it's 7 out of 10, I guess that's worth the watch, but I don't know. I've never... I watched up until, I mean, I felt like it was, I don't know, the plot was okay where I was at. I watched up until, what's his name, the million guy lost his powers, and I was like, this is an interesting plot point. It's getting darker, but it wasn't for me. I don't know. I think it was more so the fandom that did it for me. Just a little, like, I don't know, weird, I guess. Some of the, I mean, anime fandoms can be weird in general, but I don't know. There was just some about it. Clear. Breaching. Breaching. Clear. I don't think anyone spawns in these houses, so. Okay. Dope. Pretty soon I'll have to set up like at my house so that I can just do this gaming stream at home, and we can go for hours at night, and I can actually play a game that doesn't make the computer yell at me and run really slow. 8 seasons, it's not bad, it's just not a masterpiece like people claim. You're 100% right, that fandom is terrible, yeah. 8 seasons is a lot of seasons though to get through, I'm not gonna lie. I was watching One Piece for a little while, and I got to like episode, I wanna say like 220 or something. I was in the Skypiea arc, and I just like, I couldn't keep with it because it was just so much. I was like, I feel so daunting. And people over here being like, oh, you gotta get to episode 1020, it's so good. Like, I'm sorry, dude, I don't care. I mean, it's a good show. I understand why people like it, but it's just too much. I don't know, that's how I felt about Naruto when I first started it, but my one roommate like really, really got me to sit down and watch it, and I really enjoyed it, I mean, as we got in. How do I know I can hold my breath. What am I? Oh, that wasn't meant. Can I not? Can I just, whatever. Okay, that. Oh my God, why is my sensitivity just now going to, he survived that shit? This is the new Airsoft game. Looks a lot like Arma. Yeah, right. I wish it was the Airsoft game. I wanted to play it the other day, but the playtest was over. They only did it on the weekend, so I couldn't play it on the live, which I should have just like hopped on the weekend and played, but is what it is. I did really want to play it. Bro, One Piece is also overrated. Pacing is awful. Yeah, that's the worst part. I mean, I spend like 20 minutes looking at, hang on, let me stop getting shot at. Like the first 15 minutes of the episode is a recap followed by the intro, and then you get the episode, and then you get like a 5-minute outro, and every 25-minute episode has like 15 minutes of content and 10 minutes of like beginning and end, and it's actually crazy. It is ridiculous, and that is just my biggest problem. I mean, I'm sure it's good in terms of like the writing and stuff. The manga I know is been going on forever, so. Is that a dead guy or a bush? What am I looking at? Okay. When the Airsoft game comes out, though, I'm definitely gonna play it. I think it's funny you can like adjust your hop up and stuff. I watched some people play it, but I didn't get a chance personally. Ah. Come on, hit him. Did I get him? I'm gonna say yes. I'm trying to think of another really long show that I sat through all the. Oh, you want to know a good show that isn't completed and they're not airing more episodes and it's really depressing. But Hunter x Hunter, I really liked Hunter x Hunter. I thought that was a really well done show. But they the writer got really sick and then his wife I think was gonna pick it up, but that hasn't happened. He done for? All right, I think he's done for. But, that's a good one. Don't get murked, man. Hey, I'm trying. I mean, I'm fighting AI, so, you know, not much you can do. I wanted to do online, but it, you know, we should try it. We should try it again. We should try online again. Let's give it another, We'll run till I die. I'll just run right up in there. The mods were being weird. The computer was being weird. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I gotta do it at home, where I'm at my own setup and not a work computer. Hunter x Hunter is amazing. Yeah, this is Reforger. Yeah. Hunter x Hunter is amazing. It's good. Oh my god. Yep. Okay. I think that Hunter x Hunter is one of the better animes I've seen. That's all I have to say about it. I wish there was more. I wish it didn't end. I even read the manga like past what was there, but can I do one with can I filter no mods? Vanilla, yeah. Let's just do a vanilla server. Maybe I can actually hop in one of these. We'll find one without a million people and a gazillion ping. Loading screen answered my own question. Yes, sir. Armory Forger, I wanted to play Ready or Not 2 weeks ago, and for whatever reason, it was pulling too much power from the computer, and it was screaming at me. And I wanted to play Airsoft Online the week before that, but the playtest ended before Wednesday. So here I am playing Armory Forger now, for no really specific reason. We'll go Soviet Army. They need some help, it looks like. Sure, I'll join these guys. We'll go. I'm not going to build a kit, even though I do love building a kit in these. I don't want to waste the time doing that. We'll help these boys out. Oh, I have no extra mags? Okay, well, never mind. I have to build a kit briefly then. Jeez. I'm gonna just turn off the, oh god. Just in case. We're already getting bombed here. This is bad. Been doing Russia-Ukraine war mods. Yeah, dude, I love the realism mods, especially the ones with like, there's some servers of the drones and stuff. They're really fun. They're really cool. They're just not working on this computer right now. I tried to install some mods and the computer was yelling at me and not letting me do it. And then the stream was lagging and I gave up on it. So we're just gonna do some vanilla for right now. But at least we got online here. We got some guys. I don't know which way they're hitting us from. I need to find a... Guess it's back behind where I spawn. I'm gonna get shot here though. I know I get terrified anytime I hear a drone. Yeah, they do a really good job with it in this game. I'm looking forward to Hell Let Loose Vietnam. I didn't get a chance to play the playtest this weekend, but that's something I really wanna get and play. Oh, are these not built? What is happening here? What? Okay, all right. One mag in a dream. Maybe I'll find a deceased homie and I can take some mags from him. All right, I guess we're going this way then. I'm following you. The AEK on Arma, I'd recommend trying it sometime. Yeah, dude, there's so many good, like, just things. Arma's just such a cool game, and the mod community is super cool. I wish more games had a really good mod community. Like, I wish specifically, like, Ready or Not has good mods, but I think if someone did mods for, like, a PvP or something like that, it could be really cool. I don't really expect them to allow, like, modded maps. Like, that's something I really would like. If people could, even if they had, like how Halo used to have their build your own, like, map and server and stuff, that'd all be cool. Am I on the map? Oh, I guess I am on the map. I'm here. So I actually want to be going to the right of this road. We got like 15 minutes till the live's over. We're going to see if I can get some action before then. If anyone's got any Airsoft questions or other questions, just in general, I'll answer them happily. We're just hanging out. Okay, I hate where I am. Just putting myself in terrible spots. Come on, come on. You're almost there. Oh, what are we doing, dude? PvP Ready or Not would be like Rainbow Six, but better. Yeah, I see, and that's my fear, is that it would be like Rainbow Six. And, like, obviously I don't want that. So, like, I'd almost rather it not be, like, a defend and attack like that. Like, the way Ready or Not is right now, it would almost need to be that game, but, like, as a squad shooter. And I think there's a game called, like, Bellum or something that's coming out that's similar to that. That's that idea. So, wait, am I up here now? Wait, where the hell did I go? God, I suck at reading a map. This is the mountain. I want to be going up the mountain. They're up the mountain. There's no way I'm getting into any action before this stream is over. This game is so slow. I wish they didn't push back the release for Vietnam. This is the real Rising Storm 3 Vietnam, unlike CW83. I would agree, but I will say that I'm glad to hear that they took the criticism that players had and they understood the bugs that the game was having, and they are taking the time to fix it. As much as it sucks that they're pushing back the release, I would rather them do that than to release an unfinished game like so many companies have done, where they release a game and it's full of bugs, you pay a bunch of money, it doesn't work on launch, and then they're like, oh, we'll fix it with updates in a couple months. But they already got their bag, so they're not really, like, you know, concerned about fixing it as much as, like, a game that's still pending to be released and takes the time to actually make it nice. So, I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm excited for it. I'll play it through unfinished state. I mean, I played Tarkov for years, so I have dealt with the unlimited beta testing. But I'm glad they're taking a little bit of time to make it something good. I wish this game was more interesting. Like, what am I even supposed to do here? We have our gas pumps and stuff. I can go right out the front, and I'm just gonna get shot in the open by a guy in a bush, though. I mean, that's for absolutely sure. Which I guess is whatever. We'll see if we can even get into some. Just like a milsim, guys. Just like a milsim. How do magnets work? Thank you for asking. So there's polarity. Sorry, I missed that comment a little while ago. Are we ever going to get a Bad Company 2 or Battlefield 4 remake? We already did, kind of. When they released Battlefield 2042 or 2046 or whatever, they released the, what was it called? They had the feature where you could play the old games and old maps, and you could, like, play, like, a team against a team. I mean, I know it's not the same, but they kind of did. I think that's the best you're going to get, though. I don't think they're actually going to remake it. And if they do a remake, it's going to be a cash grab, and it's not going to play the same. But that's just because Battlefield has betrayed my trust one too many times. I've given them too many chances. I've bought their past handful of games, and I've been disappointed, so. I really don't know where I'm at. I don't really know if it matters. I ain't gonna find nothing. I don't know, recently I haven't been really finding very many games that enjoyable. Like, I usually like shooters like this, but, like, I don't know, I need, like, a squad to play with. Some of y'all gotta hop on with me next time. We'll get a group going. We can run the Arma group. So they're attacking Zerna. I guess maybe from... I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Weapon class rules and ammo limitation at events. I like it. I think ammo limitation is crucial at events. I think a big downfall at a lot of like Milsim Lights and local plays, I mean not really local plays because the games are shorter, but Milsim Lights specifically is typically the fact that you're getting I mean, just unlimited ammo, unlimited BBs, you know, people mag dumping, and it's fine to a degree, but I think that having a limit on ammo, specifically like issued BBs, adds another level of the game that I think is pretty crucial. I think that weapon class rules are fun. I personally like to follow them and kind of, you know, go by that, but I don't think it's necessary. I think if an event wants to not do weapon restrictions and just camo restrictions, that's fine. It allows a lot more players to kind of fill in those roles on either team. Because I do find a lot of times, especially with Milsim Lights, if you do a strong NATO Rust 4 weapon restriction, you're going to have a lot of NATO, because a lot of people have M4s. But then vice versa, if you do like just strong camo restrictions, you're going to have a lot of militia / Rust 4, because it's easier to throw together random mix match camos than a NATO kit. So I think, like, depending on the experience level of the game, that's going to be a bit harder. But I think across the board, doing ammo limitations is I think something most events should look at and consider doing if they're going to do any longer than a 6-hour game, because it'll really add a lot to force on force. I agree, especially on ammo limitations. It forces team play to be able to have a tangible effect to the event. Yeah, I mean, and that's another thing, is that it really makes you think, too. It stops people from being like, oh, we'll just push them, you know? You really have to think about, like, well, that's going to waste a lot of ammo. You know, especially if, like, medic rules are simple. Like, if it's just a medic and then, like, go back to spawn and revive, ammo is what's going to keep you from just, you know, running to your death all the time. So that's just a thought. Have y'all ever done an amped game sesh like Armor Battlefield 6? Would be cool to squad up on. I mean, the employees have definitely played games together, you know, off the clock, out of work. We haven't done like one on the live. That's something that we wanted to do. I've talked to Kurt before about doing like Arc Raiders when he was playing that a bit. He's just gotten so busy recently. I mean, I'm always down. It's hard to find time for all of us. I mean, we're all adults. We all work. So it is hard. I'm just gonna hope that's a friendly one, because I'm not gonna disarm that. But I mean, we have the AMP Discord. If you guys are not a part of the Discord, I do recommend joining. Not that we organize any gaming stuff, but that's something that we could do there for sure. And we could definitely get people in the Discord to chat and play video games, and we could do it on live and stuff. As I said, I mean, I'm always open for it. I'm always open for things like this. I apologize, this game's boring as heck, though, that I've spent the whole time running in circles. We'll play something more fun next time, maybe. But this weekend, we have Northern Front. If anyone is going to be in Wisconsin, I believe is where it's being held, we are going to be at Northern Front 6. And then... at the end of the month, we are going to be at Bad Blood, which is at EMR Event Park, and that's hosted by E-Vike. So if you're going to be at either of those areas, definitely come and say hi to us. And then next month, we have Gun Gamers, and we have... I'm trying to think what other events we have next month. We have Lion Claws. We have one more. I think we might have Iron Horse. Is Iron Horse? I think Iron Horse is that next month. Organize on a Sunday afternoon. See, the problem is that Sundays we have the field open. So retail's open. We have retail employees here. We have our field employees. I usually work Sundays, so I'm here. So like the days that work for us are like weekday nights. So that's kind of it's a bit of a struggle a little bit, but it's fine. What gun model do you wish they would remake in Airsoft? One that has previously been Airsoft. The QBZ, the Chinese rifles, the QBZ specifically. Real Sword made one. It costs an arm and a leg now. It's like $1,500. I did a PLA Chinese kit, and I really liked it, but the replica I have isn't correct. I use an AK-12 for it. But yeah, the different type guns that China has would be cool. Who knows? They might remake that. I don't know. I don't know why someone hasn't made one. Because people like them. All right, we got to lock in. This base is being taken. We're on site. I'm going to get shot from a random window. There's a broken window over there. Makes me feel like someone might be in that house. All right, we got 5 minutes before the live is over, so we got to get some action in before then. Let's see what we can do. Oh, was that a dude? Oh my god, I'm misclicking, I'm panicking. There's a friendly, and I'm misclicking, panicking. I was trying to up my cursor speed. I set my zoom speed too much. Fred, that I did North Korean conscript last year, a vulgar, kind of similar. Oh yeah, like for the Russian army, a North Korean conscript. That's funny. I guess they were issued whatever the Russian army was using though, and not what like PLA uses. But regardless, I mean, it'd be super cool. I don't know what North Korea, they had like those really weird like AK-12 rifles with almost like P90 mags, like a top style like drum mag. It was really weird. Player. Base under attack. By who, bro? By who? Bro, by who? For real, though. I'm just hoping there's someone in here. We have a friendly up there. Someone gonna be laying down in here or something? Oh, he's getting shot at over there. All right, we'll go help you out, buddy. Did he die? No, he's still up. Are you getting shot at from the woods? The fact that I don't have headphones on, too, makes this not easier, but... Someone launched an explosive. Where can you find the AMP Discord link? You know what? I will send you a link in here. Rebuilt my old JG 2011 M4S with a gate Eon drop-in. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I love rebuilding stuff. You can find the Discord link probably on our website, but I'll send it into the chat so that you can join directly. There you go. Sent it from my personal Instagram. I didn't realize I was logged in on that. Oopsies, wrong account. No, I don't care. Where? They're capturing the base? Where? Bro. I have a friendly up there. I just want to find somebody. Anybody, please. Show me life. Show me that there's people in this server. They're not capturing anymore? Did we kill them or did I walk out of the area? What is happening? This is ridiculous. Okay. All right. Anybody? No? Well, I don't know what to say about that. Super fun game, guys. See, this is why I can't play Arma. This is the reason alone. I mean, the game's fun, but man, it's just infuriating. You walk around for so long. It's like, what am I to do? Is someone gonna come out and shoot at me? No. It's just like a Milsim, man. Just like real life. Oh. All right. Well, to finish off, I will say that there's a few things. The first thing is that we have announced Bolt Bash 2026, October 3rd, here in Pittsburgh, 2250 Noblestown Road, where the retail store is located. We are doing Bolt Bash, so make sure you show up. We're going to have a lot of vendors here. We're going to be doing a lot of raffles. We're going to have a lot of fun activities, as well as swappers and trading, and you can buy and sell and all that fun stuff. So if you are anywhere close, definitely check it out. And then obviously we have some other events. We have Northern Front this weekend, as well as Bad Blood later this month. Furious Gerbil, I approved your application. You're in the Discord, my man. In July, we have Lion Claw's Memorial Game. I will share the event post. Assault in Sector 419, and then Iron Horse. And then in August, we have Lion Claw's Hidden Ward 2. Copperhead 11, Eastern Front, Autumn Justice, and Reindeer Games. And as I said, in October is going to be our Bolt Bash as well, which, if you would like more information on that, it is here on our website. You can come over here to the Bolt Bash tab, and you can read about Bolt Bash, see all the information, and if you would like, you can get a vendor slot if you would like to trade day of. That's just a reserve attendance. It doesn't cost anything. It is free admission. You get a free patch and raffle ticket when you show up. So definitely come on out if you are in the area, or even if you want to travel, it's worth making a trip. It'll be a fun time. So that's about all I have. Keep your eyes on the website for all of our restocks. As I said, we restocked Polar Star, Wolverine, PTS, a bunch of other brands, Magpul, stuff like that. So definitely check it all out. But I will see you guys next week, and hopefully we can maybe play a video game that's a little bit more entertaining. Maybe I'll play Tarkov. I don't know. We'll see. But you guys can let me know if you want to DM and let me know you want to see me play. I'm down. I'm open to ideas. So Discord, whatever, message, who knows.